House of the Dragon has drawn fans back into the world of Game of Thrones, and these are some facts that book readers will know about Helaena. The fire-breathing dark fantasy and political intrigue of HBO's House of the Dragon have swept millions of fans back into author George R.R. Martin's world, but amidst all the bleak drama, Heleyna Targaryen has emerged as a wholesome fan favorite. The show has depicted her as a quiet, eccentric character before the latest time jump, but in episode 8, The Lord of the Tides, she's grown into her own brand of charming wit. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. She's been a small, yet welcome breath of fresh air to this tense world, and there's much more of her to come. Of course, the history of Westeros is characterized both by spectacle and tragedy, and avid book fans will know the details of her life, her children, and the role she played in the Dance of the Dragons. Some differences between book and show Helaena are as follows. Number 1. Helaena is beloved by the commoners as queen. Given how House of the Dragon has featured multiple time jumps in just its debut season, audiences admittedly haven't seen much of Heleyna Targaryen on screen. It hasn't stopped many from enjoying the subtle lightheartedness she injects into the latest episode, but fans coming from Martin's Fire and Blood will know that she grows into a beloved queen. She was introduced in episode 6, The Princess and the Queen, to be an eccentric recluse, but the commoners of King's Landing will come to love her for her happy and upbeat personality into young adulthood. Helaena may not have struck the same chord as Princess Rhaenyra, known as the Realm's Delight, but she earns the affection in her own right. Number 2. Helena's children by Aegon I. The second are twins. It's almost an offhand comment in House of the Dragon episode 8, so some fans would be forgiven for not noticing, but by the time The Lord of the Tides begins, Helaena already has 2 children. Named Jaehaerys and Jaehaera Targaryen after the king of the 7 kingdoms before Viserys, Helena's children are also twins. Likewise, die-hard fans of the overall Game of Thrones universe will also know their roles in the greater conflicting story. But, of course, being entangled in the Dance of the Dragons isn't something that's forgiving for anyone involved. Number 3. She'll eventually have a 3rd child. As subtle as the point on Helaena and Aegon II having twin children already, they will soon enough have a 3rd. Even if the 3rd isn't seen in Season 1, House of the Dragon Season 2 renewal should introduce him as well. In the book, Helaena and Aegon II have their 2nd son and 3rd child, Maelor Targaryen, within the year that episode 8 of the TV adaptation took place. There isn't much to Maelor's character in the source material, so only time will tell if House of the Dragon will implement any creative changes. Number 4. The books don't mention her having prophetic dragon dreams. When it comes to Helena's early eccentricities and eerie premonitions, House of the Dragon might aim to diverge from the source material. It's another subtle, yet tantalizing touch on the show, but Helaena foreshadows Prince Aemon Targaryen losing his eye in The Princess and the Queen. In Fire and Blood, it was never suggested that Helaena was capable of such supernatural abilities, which were called dragon dreams in the source materials. Targaryens were occasionally known to genetically pass down this ability, with young Daenerys Targaryen foreseeing the doom of old Valyria being the earliest recorded case. It's also not the first change House of the Dragon made regarding this, as episode 1 sees King Viserys reveal to Rhaenyra that Aegon the Conqueror had a vision of the Long Night that would take place in Game of Thrones. Number 5. Her mother Alicent crowns her queen during Aegon's coronation. Perhaps House of the Dragon will evolve into an anthology that explores the various notable events in the Targaryens' vast history, but until further confirmation comes, the focal point of the show is the Dance of the Dragons. It's the explosive and grim culmination of all the bloody political drama going on in Season 1, and Helaena was part of a key moment that sparked the outrage. After King Viserys died in Fire and Blood, Aegon II Targaryen is crowned King of the 7 Kingdoms. During that same coronation, Alicent Hightower then crowns Helaena herself, addressing her as "my queen." Number 6. She suffers horrifically in the war. Unfortunately, many characters deserving of a happy ending rarely get one in the world of A Song of Ice and Fire, and Helaena is no exception. Her aforementioned cheerful personality in Fire and Blood wouldn't come to last amid the warring of the Greens against the Blacks. The Dance of the Dragons eventually sees Helaena suffer a great loss that absolutely traumatizes and devastates her. Given how enamored the common public was with the princess, King's Landing would break into riots over the abuse she suffers. It will be interesting to see if Matt Smith's charmingly terrifying rendition of Daemon Targaryen will play the same role in this for House of the Dragon. Number 7. Her Dragon Dreamfire's original writer, Rhaenyra and Viserys looking upon the skull of Balerion. Dragon eggs are a rarity in this dark fantasy world, as dragons are magical animal species where only the females are capable of somewhat randomly birthing clutches of them. That makes the Valyrian tradition of cradling Targaryen babies with dragon eggs such a special occasion, and something that certainly set Aemon back as a child. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.